101.7 WMMS.
Cleveland.
It's time to give stuff away. Hey, hey, it's time to give stuff away with Alan Cox.
Hey, have you gotten yourself to Pins Mechanical Company yet? Right there in Ohio City on West 25th. Small balls and big libations. All right, I'm in. I'll get you $50. Start making a dent in your tab over there. Perfect place to get some old school fun. Go online, get the full bug at pinsbar.com. Good luck there. $50 for you. For caller 10. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
Have you ever been impregnated with excitement? Well, it looks like you're showing. Welcome back to your new daddy, Alan Cox.
On WMMS.
We're going to be getting to Whoopsie's Week 2 picks. Bill's dog last week had a great Week 1. She picked 5 games, and she nailed 4 of them. Rams, Lions, that was the one she whiffed?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was a close game. She almost got it.
It was,
She
yes.
went 5 for 5.
Yeah. Get to those picks in a bit. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Mega Dildo Alan.
Mega Dildos, Nick. How are you?
Pretty good. I watched the debate and you guys were talking about it, and this whole thing that allegedly went down in Springfield with an illegal immigrant. I don't know if you guys talked about it, but it actually happened in Canton, and she wasn't an illegal.
We did talk about that. I was simply saying yesterday that you don't need to pin it on immigrants because we have homegrown Ohioans who are killing and eating cats. The mayor of Springfield actually had to call a press conference and tell everybody, hey, this is not happening. And it's just, It's just so weird. Like the whole thing, and that's the thing is that Vance and Trump, they've been bending over backwards to fend off this weird tag. And then they double down on eating the dogs and the abortions after they're born, and the no better way, boy, to stick a spoke in your wheels when people are calling you weird than to go down that route. So
Someone sent me
all very strange.
The clip of the governor of Virginia talking about that. He was talking about non-viable pregnancies where the baby is either incredibly deformed or is not a viable baby, and so like after it's they secure the life of the mother, and then afterwards they have to deal with this baby that's usually stillborn.
But that's what this is so much of it is seizing on one isolated incident and then making that every story, disseminating that to people, because it's harder and harder for people to tell what's real or true, and obviously we've been in this for a while.
What they want to believe too. So
but also like even if you want to figure out what's going on, like people have lives to lead, man. I can't, they're not everybody's spending their wee hours on Facebook going down rabbit holes. That was the other thing he said last night too. He's like, I've been a leader in fertilization, and she's like, what the hell are you? Because he's now trying to pander as part of the abortion thing. He's trying to pander to people on IVF because they want to ban everything, right? And so he's like, I've been a leader in fertilization, which I'm like, well, whatever that means. Who would think you are, Dave Grohl?
All right.
Mary Santora, everybody. Madison Churro, ladies and gentlemen.
Madison Churros.
Thank you, Nick.
All right, thank you. Bye.
There's Nick. Let me talk to Tommy.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, Tommy.
Hey, in case you notice about my voice here, I'm only 49.
I was going to ask if you were an adult female or a young prepubescent boy.
Yeah, I'm an adult female.
And where are you calling me from, Tommy?
Barnesville, Ohio. I live close to the West Virginia border.
Okay. How's life over there?
like a redneck town. It's like everyone knows your name.
I mean, West Virginia is a beautiful part of the country.
Yeah.
You're in full-on Appalachia out there.
You ever meet the Mothman?
I live close to Wheeling, West Virginia.
Understood. I've been to Wheeling.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up?
Well, first of all, I want to talk about the debate. The debate was sounding good here, and I know what Donald Trump has been going through for all these years as being president. Once he becomes president again, I hope everything will be back to normal.
So you're casting your vote for Trump?
Yes, I am.
I have to assume you voted for him last time?
Yeah, I did.
Do you normally vote for whoever the Republican candidate is? I mean, if you're 49, you've been voting for a while. Do you ever recall voting for a Democrat candidate?
No, I used that once with Obama, but then once America's fallen down a little bit, I figured that the Republicans will do much more better.
And what is the evidence of the past that what evidence is there from the lone Trump administration that leads you to that conclusion?
Well, to conclude here, I think that Donald Trump was doing a good job, and especially I think he did a good job as the president, but more importantly, he gained some respect to all the people who are voting.
In what way? I'm not clear by what you mean by that.
Okay, I get confused here. I'm a special needs person.
Okay.
I have autism, but I'm pretty high functioning.
Yep.
So what I meant is that I sure wish that the Democrats can listen to us more about what our problem is, and they need to listen by what's been going on.
Tommy, do you have children?
No, I do not. I have a cat.
Okay, so the whole weird cat ladies thing, the JD Vance, that doesn't bother you?
No. JD Vance is going to do. No, JD Vance is going to be a good vice president.
Okay. Well, listen, I have to think there on the West Virginia border, Tommy, that you probably have a very different environment than we have here in Northeast Ohio.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. I live in southern East Ohio, and it's like I said, my hometown is like everyone knows your name, and try to be friendly and lay back.
And I have to assume, Tommy, that in your community, there probably aren't a lot of Democrat voters.
No, there's not.
Yeah, a lot of Trump signs and things like that.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And my church are fully Republican.
Yep.
So we're into that Trump era as well.
Understood.
So anyway.
Well, listen, Tom, go ahead.
Tommy, how'd you find out about the show, by the way?
YouTube.
Beautiful. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
okay,
right.
Please, I interrupted you, Tommy. Go ahead.
That's okay. I also want to know about the 9/11 today here. It was like, when I was younger, it was like 22, 23.
Yep.
They had the 9/11 thing, and I was going to the doctor's appointment when it happened.
It was a horrible day, wasn't it, Tommy?
Yes, it was.
I just got back from a dentist appointment.
Were you living in the same place you're living now? Are you kind of born and raised in the area where you live?
I was born in Houston, Texas, and then raised in Barnesville, Ohio.
Okay. All right.
And also, it's just I go back and forth here. I was in a group home twice. The first one didn't treat me too good, but then the second one helped me out and tried to become a better person that I am.
And Tommy, do you live with your family or do you live by yourself?
I live by myself for someone who has autism.
Yep.
My family, my mom and dad died, and then I decided to try to do things by myself to become who I am here.
Of course.
A person who has Asperger's syndrome.
So like you said, so you are clearly high functioning, like you said.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
What's your cat's name?
My cat's name is Buster.
Buster. Now, do you just have one?
I have one.
Oh, one. Okay. Well, I guess that's
What's he look like? Is he
better
like
than
a
two?
Calico? Is he a black cat? What's he look like?
He is a domestic short-haired gray cat. He kind of reminds me of Garfield because he acts like Garfield.
Now, does he hate Mondays and love lasagna?
He doesn't eat lasagna, but he is a diabetic. But he doesn't eat lasagna.
It's an Ohio cat.
Yeah, Tommy's got a diabetic cat. So what, do you have to shoot it with insulin, or how does that work?
No, he's insulin dependent right now until I take him to the doctor.
Wow. Okay. Well, listen, Tommy, feel free to call us anytime, okay?
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
dear.
Tommy.
There's Tommy, who's there on the West by God, Virginia border, and she's checking in.
Buster's mom.
Buster's mother. That's right. And she's living out there in Trump country, and she thinks J.D. Vance is going to be a great vice president. And she wants to get the world back to normal with Donald Trump back in the White House. It'll be back to normal there. All right, well, good. Thank you, Tommy. When she first called, I wasn't sure if it was a young boy, but she's 49, a few years younger than me. And she's just out there living her life.
Yeah.
Right?
Doing it.
Doing it. God, both of her parents are gone. That sucks.
That does suck.
Oof. Of course, Mary and I are in the Dead Dads Club,
We are.
but she's in the Dead Parents Club.
Yeah, all of them.
Oof. Bill, do you want to do Whoopsie's pick?
Oh, let's do it.
Okay.
Football all the way, football all the way. Yeah, wouldn't you say? Football all the way, football all the way, football all the way. Yeah, wouldn't you say? Football all the way.
All right, we used to have a goat here on the show every NFL season. We had Terry the Goat. We have Al Marcinek as our bureau chief in Carlton, Pennsylvania, and he runs Marcinek Farms. And so for 5 or 6 seasons, we had Terry the Goat, and he was kind enough to send us video every week, and she would pick NFL games. Well, Bill finally, the light bulb goes off, and he goes, my dog should be picking these games. And it was a stroke of genius, because last week, Whoopsie went 4-1. And she's picking 5 more games this week?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to play this. Do I need to pause it along the way? Do people need to follow along?
I mean, you just play it. It's
little narration by you?
Little narration. And, I mean, there are some visuals, and I kind of added some little more production this week.
Okay. Streamlining the nailing it down.
I wouldn't say streamlined.
Well, but I mean, okay. I mean, figuring it out week to week, yeah.
Last week, Whoopsie was 4-1. Let's see how she does this week.
Time for Whoopsie's picks. We got the Thursday night game, the Dolphins.
Okay, so just because I'm showing this on the live stream for people who aren't watching, explain how you...
So there's 2 bowls, and there's a dog treat in each bowl, and then I got little tiny helmets that show which teams are playing, and then she will eat a treat out of the bowls. Now, I have help from my girlfriend last night doing this, and Whoopsie she's not a show dog. Mm-hmm. So in this instance, she kind of comes in from the side, even though she was lined up originally straight ahead. So
you're training her to be camera ready.
Yeah.
Did you have to buy? Did you go and buy? Did you online? Did you find like the old NFL plastic helmets?
Yeah.
The vending machine. I know they're awesome.
They're great.
I love those. When I was a kid.
It was like $20 or something, or $30.
Awesome.
I'm getting that.
Okay, so you put a treat in each bowl. Whichever bowl she goes to first is considered her pick.
Yes.
Okay. First game, Miami, Buffalo.
Yes.
Right?
The Thursday night game.
Thursday night football.
Whoopsie, make your pick. Make your pick.
No.
Okay, so she picks the Dolphins.
She picks the Dolphins.
That's
for the
Ricky
first
Williams
pick.
and the Miami Dolphins.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Dan Marino and
Joe
the Miami.
Marino.
Yeah, Joe Marino and the Miami Dolphins.
Ooh. Next up, Green Bay versus the Colts. All right, make your choice, Whoops.
She picks the Colts.
Yep.
Now, is there a pattern forming where, like, whatever bowl she's nearest is what she'll grab?
Well, and that's
or-
like what we were trying to have her start from but she kept like
a neutral location.
She came into like she got into a rhythm where she's like, I'm going to come in from the side and get it, even though she was not starting from the side.
Right. Does she get along with your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Is there any animosity
No,
there? Does she feel like your time is being taken by this human woman?
She loves it.
Okay.
What if you put her at the end of a hallway?
So wait, we get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's pick number 2 is the Colts over the Packers.
Yeah.
All right.
Next up, Bears versus Texans. All right, Whoopsie, come here.
Oh, tread lightly.
Yeah, she's getting held
Bears,
down.
Texans.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be Caleb Williams against that Deshaun Watson.
No, not Deshaun Watson.
I'm sorry?
He does not play for the Texans anymore.
He's on our team.
Yeah.
Oh, that can't be right. The rapist?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alleged rape. I'm sorry, the alleged rapist?
Yeah.
That can't be right.
Yeah, no, they got C.J. Stroud down there, and they're
Oh.
very good.
Is he an alleged rapist?
No, he's.
Oh.
a
So
good
that's an
quarterback,
upgrade.
yeah.
Okay.
Make your choice.
That Texans. It's the same one every time. This is Chiefs Bengals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bengals. Let's go, Whoops. Ready? Go. Hey, come here. Make your choice.
She's up on the bed, right?
Yeah,
This is all taking place
yeah.
on the bed.
Yeah.
Make your choice. No, wait.
Because we're the Bengals. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, they need a big bounce back week because they did not look good in week 1. So
Gonna
we'll see
beat
what
the
happens.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, make your choice, Whoopsie.
So this time we had her in the bathroom.
This is Jaguars Browns.
Yes. and I kind
Okay.
of messed up here, but she gets it.
Browns versus Bears. Browns versus Jaguars. Pick the Browns.
Pick the Browns. There you go. Whoopsie's week 2 NFL picks in all of their glory. You love to see it.
I posted it on my Instagram and on at Bill Squire, and I'll put it on Facebook and YouTube too. So if you want to follow along, recap the picks, let Whoopsie know how she's doing.
Yep. Go
go
and
ahead.
make your picks accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
now,
there was
I did a bet again. I did a $10 parlay that will, if all 5 hit, I'll win like 270. I think this week. Last week it was 570. This week it's 270 because she picked a lot more favorites.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm never gonna bet against my Bears, but those are a lot of good picks.
I think keeping her in the bathroom is a smart
Yeah, I think
choice.
we're gonna do it. Oh, like
when
that
the
from
gates
now.
come up for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was just, I thought about that, and then I was like, why didn't I do this the whole time? But I already filmed the other ones. It was 11:30 at night. It had been a long day, so I was like, I just gotta get this done because I'm going out of town, and it's. Yeah.
But these are all the tweaks, week to week.
Right.
Make some tweaks on Whoopsie's picks. All right.
But again, she did very good the first week, so we'll see how she does this week.
Mm-hmm. I mentioned this before when I was talking to maybe Eric, that the mayor of Springfield, Ohio, called a press conference to let everybody know, hey, we don't have Haitians eating, contrary to what you might have heard or seen. City of Springfield there, the mayor is named Rob Rue, R-U-E, and he's getting everybody the 411.
We're here to address recent rumors that have been circulated related to our Haitian community. We wish to clarify that we have not been able to verify any credible reports or specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community. The news story regarding a cat being killed and consumed did not originate in Springfield.
Now, obviously, if the mayor of Canton, Ohio, wants to call a similar press conference,
He's got to be like, she wasn't an immigrant.
he can't say all this. Yeah.
It actually involved a Canton woman who was arrested for animal cruelty
it's in there. Oh, okay.
last month. Rumors like this are taken away from the real issues, such as the issues involving our housing, our school resources, and our overwhelmed healthcare system. Additionally, there have been no verified incidences of immigrants engaging in illegal activities as squatting or littering in front of residents' homes. As it relates to driving, I made a statement at the last City Commission meeting that I am just as concerned as all of our citizens of the reckless operation, speeding, and distracted driving of motor vehicles in our community.
Oh, that was because what got kind of lumped into all this is there was like a Haitian guy without a license who slammed into some people. So that kind of got lumped in with everything else, I think, that story.
In fact, I have continued to ask for support at the state level to support us in addressing these major driving-related concerns. Just recently, Governor DeWine, in a press conference held today at 3:30, announced that he ordered the Director of Public Safety, Andy Wilson, and the State Highway Patrol to immediately begin a data-driven task enforcement surge in conjunction with the Springfield Police Department and the Clark County Sheriff's Department to combat these driving issues.
Boy, you got to think, when you are the mayor of Springfield, Ohio, you don't ever think you're going to be on a national stage, right? You're like, this is going to be a fun gig. I used to run a gardening shop. I ran for mayor. I'm an affable chap. They voted me in. We're going to have a great time. It is true they have a huge influx of Haitian immigrants. They have a DHL factory there, or a plant or something. People who moved for jobs. They weren't getting bussed in. People who moved for jobs. That's why a lot of people move. You know, when they shut down that Lordstown plant or whatever they did, there were a lot of people up here who were told, you can keep your job, you just got to move to Tennessee. And so there's always people moving for work. But that is Rob Rue. That is the mayor of Springfield, Ohio. I've got to take a break. I will have Sarah Silverman tickets for you. 1 week from Saturday, 21st. She's going to be at Playhouse Square doing the State Theater. I'm hoping again.